Hello everyone. Tomorrow would have been my angel's birthday and a lockdown starts as well. My wife and I are planning to visit our daughter. I haven't recovered from our tragedy as yet. Perhaps a counseling may help. Sorry for showing my grief to you all, but I must pull myself and get on to my story of day 20. Well, here goes. Around us we used to play and all those things happens in Mombasa. The story of Mombasa has to go on. Next to our flats, the A and B, they started building flats, two more flats, C and D, we call it, okay. Then my parents and our neighbor decided to move into the new flat because there are some extra luxury in it. God knows what the extra luxury was. But I think it was, we were all getting a geyser to warm up the water. Bloody hell. Man, in Mombasa, where the weather is so warm, why do we need a geyser? Perhaps, I don't know. My parents they're old and at that age, they might need some hot water in this thing and all that. I don't know what the extra thing was, but we had a long veranda in the flat part we were in, the B flat. Now we are moving into C flat. All those furnitures and all, we had to move into C flat. Okay, that's fine. We're closer to Aga Khan Hospital. Then, by the way, what they did was, what happened was, they built a women's association next to the start of the C school, in between start of the C school and our flats. And only members were supposed to go there and there's a big swimming pool they built, and only members were supposed to go there and have a swim or whatever. And just opposite a C building, where we were staying, now we have moved, just opposite the C building, the caretaker was there, old man, but we used to go early morning about 5 o'clock, jump over the fence, the wall, and have a swim. I used to swim every morning. I used to enjoy the cool water and swim across and take a few lengths, and then suddenly I started getting my brothers coming in and jumping and making hell of a noise. And one day this Askari, or whatever we call him, the caretaker, he heard the noise and he came peeping. It was already nearly 6 o'clock in the morning. Came peeping, and I jumped over the wall there's a hospital wall there, and I jumped over, pardon me, and I jumped over that wall and ran home. And the kids, I don't know if they got caught or not, but cutting long story short, yeah, I used to enjoy it. Even after they got caught, I used to still go and swim there at 5 o'clock in the morning. No disturbance. But then, that is mischief, wasn't it? I don't know whether the water was clean or not, but we did some enjoyable time there. Then one day, while playing badminton, one of my uncle just kneeled down and had a massive heart attack. And they rushed him to the general hospital, and nobody could go there. My cousins, the children were very young. similar to my younger brothers, very young. And God knows how I managed to go to Pandya building every night to sleep with that family, my auntie and 2 children. And early morning I had to cycle across to my Southern Engineering, and it was tough time those days, but I managed to get across. Then before my parents came, we had to do the rituals. I took them to Bamburi Beach in W1234. I had all the rituals done. I don't know what they were, but I've seen some rituals being done in Kerala long time back. So I just thought that must be it. So we gave some food to the crows, and crows ate it like mad because they were hungry. And that was it. We did it in the beach and floated the ashes in the sea. And that was it. And I had to stay in Pandya building every night. And morning I used to go to work. And same thing happened. And some evenings I go very late because I'm with friends, girlfriends and boyfriends. Weightlifting and boxing, everything. Look at my nose, it's bent also. See? It's bent because I got a punch on my nose and I was knocked down for 48 hours. I didn't know what happened. Complete knockoff. It was terrific. But after that, the instructor asked my father if they could get my nose operated so that it'll look straight. My father said nothing doing, he's not going for boxing anymore. And that was it. So no more boxing, but my usual activity with the gang carried on. We were mainly in Fontanella, and once we went to Manor House Hotel. That place, I'll tell you about it in my next episode. Manor House, we used to go there and have a drink of beer during lunchtime. And that was completely white only. But because the manager was a friend of mine, he let us in. Fix and myself always went there. So we were having a drink and this guy told the manager, push them out. So I'll tell you about that in my next episode, I suppose. Take care. Don't catch corona. Wear a mask and stay safe. Bye for now. Hope you subscribe for me, and see you again tomorrow.